This quick and tasty waffle omelette really does only take 30 seconds to cook. So we're going to start by getting our bacon rashers, and we're simply going to get a knife and we're going to cut those into small squares like this. This is an easy way of doing it. You just overlap the bacon and then just cut one way and then cut the other. And as you can see, you get these beautiful squares. Quick and easy. So next we're just going to get our small frying pan, and I'm just going to put a couple of squirts of olive oil in there, and we're going to let that heat up. Then we're going to add our bacon pieces to the pan, and we're going to let them cook by themselves while we cut up our onion. So we're just going to leave that on the heat while we cut up our onion. So I've got one small onion that I have cubed also. We're going to add that to the pan with the bacon like this, and we're simply going to let these two ingredients cook together until the onion is soft and the bacon starts to brown. It takes about 5 minutes for this to happen, and then we are going to add to this pan our oregano. Once it started to sizzle like this, we're going to add our oregano. Just going to put that over the top. We're going to stir it up, and after about 2 minutes you'll get those oregano smells coming through, and then we're just going to turn this pan off. We're just going to let this sit while we make up our egg mixture. So for the egg mixture, we're going to take 4 eggs, and I'm simply going to separate the egg from the yolk like this. I'm going to do that with all 4 of the eggs. Some people like to use a egg separator. I just find it just as easy to do this personally. But once we've got all those eggs separated, we're then just going to take a small hand blender, or you can use an electric mixer, and we're going to mix that white up until it becomes very thick and white. So as you can see, it's really starting to thicken up now and become nice and fluffy. And once it gets to this texture, just put it to the side while we add our milk to our yellows, and then we're going to stir those together until they are completely blended like this. This really is extremely quick and easy, and it is a delicious recipe. So now we're going to add our corn flour, and once again we're just going to make sure that those ingredients are completely combined together. It takes a couple of minutes just mixing it through, and that's what it should look like. So now I'm just going to get a big basin. I'm going to pour my whites in first, then I'm going to pour my yellow mixture, and then we're going to add our bacon and onion, and then we're going to add our Parmesan shredded cheese, and we're just simply going to fold all of these ingredients together like this until they are completely combined. Then we're going to turn on our waffle maker. So you put the lid down, and then when that light goes on green, we're good to go. There we are. Lift her up. Just going to spray with a little bit of olive oil. These are very cheap, they're not expensive machines, and this is a magnificent way to prepare your eggs. So now we're just going to go into that mixture, and I'm just going to take a couple of cups out, and I'm going to spread it evenly across the bottom of that waffle maker. So you want to make sure that it's totally covered. Just spread it out like this. And this really is how quick and simple this recipe is. So now we're going to put our lid down, and then we're going to clip it, and we're going to count to 15 seconds. And once those 15 seconds are up, you simply push it over like this, and we count for another 15 seconds. Just be very, very careful, because it does get very, very hot. As you can see, that steam does pour out. I've got it under the fan of the cooker to make sure that that dissipates. But after 15 seconds, look at that. Unbelievable. Very, very quick and easy. We're going to flip it out onto a plate. As you can see, it is absolutely fluffy, light. And then we're just going to put the rest of the mix into that machine. So you're going to get 2 portions of waffles out of this mix. So that's 8 little triangles. Just put it over like that. And then we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're just going to put that lid down. We're going to count to 15. And then after 15 seconds, we're going to flip her over. 15 seconds more, and we're good to go. So this is the next one. Look at that. So we're going to just put them both on the plate so you can see them. And then I'm going to cut them into sections and plate it up like this. And then I'm just going to sprinkle some parsley over the top. Very, very quick and easy. Kids will love this one. And then look at that. You can see how beautiful, light and fluffy they are. It's almost like a souffle. This is an extremely quick, tasty and easy recipe. I hope that you give it a go.